everyone, have you ever tried pressing begonias, impatiens, or geraniums? Well, if you have, this video you probably already know is about how it doesn't work. But for those of you who haven't, and you want to see something really cool happen and turn into jelly, stay tuned. So, if you don't know what those look like, these are geraniums. They're beautiful, so when you pick them, you're like, these are gonna press magnificently. Now, if you dry them out like a little bit and maybe mix methods, you might be able to get them to press some, but we'll show you what happens in an iron press method in just a second. The microwave by itself tends to do the same thing. So you could try oven baking. Again, that doesn't press them down for artwork. It does dry them out, but I think that works a little bit better for those. Impatiens. Oh yeah, you can already see how thick that stem is. It's very watery feeling just holding it. This is a fun one to do. And then the last, we have two kinds of it. But begonias. Another one where you look at it and you're like, oh my gosh, these pressed flowers are gonna be gorgeous. Are they? You're about to see. So we're actually gonna start with the begonias. So I'm gonna put them like any pressed flower. I put them on my paper. I'm actually gonna separate these, so maybe you're like, oh, it's because you had them together. No, I'm gonna put one, and then I'm gonna put two, and I'll actually get the stem on that one so you can see what happens. And we're gonna put this one here. What you'll also notice is it's going to make a very fun smell. So let's put this parchment paper on top. Let's do the pressing, and we're gonna brush it. Again, all of these tend to have a pretty similar result in the microwave, which is slightly hilarious because you're like, they dry out different using the radiation. Can you hear that? That's the sound of water steaming. I don't know if you can see that on film, but that is steam. Okay, that's the first 30 seconds. Luckily, it hasn't stained my thing too much. I just need to wash it in general. And I'm just gonna lift this up for you. So you're starting to see, this is why they're not working. Oh God. If you wanted to see like a blood stain, there is like none of, oh my God, look at the white one. Oh, honestly, I've actually thought about if you want to use these for pressing, it'll be a freaking mess, but you could do this on clothes and maybe some like denim. I feel like the stains could kind of create a really cool like, what do you call that? Just the patterning would be freaking awesome. Or even if you get it down here and then press this and see if it takes the dye on like a white sweatshirt or something. But that white one, I'm gonna try to, that is, where is it? Do you see how wet my finger is? That is disgusting. So yeah, as you can see, those don't work. Oh, I didn't get a second one here. So, I have to wash my mat. So we're gonna put these two clips together. Okay, part two. This time we have the geranium and we have the impatient. Ready to see what it does? So I'm gonna put this one face up because maybe we'll get a couple flowers. I actually have gotten geraniums pressed once for me. We'll see. Impatiens. I think you have an idea of what's about to happen now, considering how wet that stem is in general. The reason I chose these three is I live in the Midwest, so these are some of the most common flowers you can get at your local hardware store for a nice price. They're beautiful. Unfortunately, they're very not dual purpose if you want to use them for art after they grow. So here we go, nice little press down, bloop. And let's see what happens. Button pushed. Okay, so it's a little quieter this time. Not as much steam, so that's a good sign. It does smell very floral. Oh, starting to hear a little bit of the boiling. I think that's coming from the impatient. Okay, here we go. That's the first 30 seconds. Let's see what happens. Okay, I think, yep, you can see it. So, oh, honestly, oh, there it is. I'm like, it wasn't too bad. Like, honestly, if you let these dry enough, I do have some that are on a day 2 of drying that have a little wilty that we will try together, so maybe. But if you try to do day 1, oh, gross. You are gonna see on this paper, whew, how wet it is. Let me try to get this up close. Like you can see, that is water dye that came off of the flowers after being pressed. And you can see it coming here. The geranium in general is the one I think would actually look really well if you want to keep the floral pattern, or if you're pressing into jeans. I think those will turn out really good. I haven't got to try it myself, but if you try it, please tag me because I want to see what happens. Now the impatient is still, the leaves are very thick still. It's just very wet. You can, it's like a little floppy, gross. Okay, we're gonna give it another 30 seconds, see what happens, but I'm pretty sure this one is gonna turn into a jelly, much like the begonias. So here we go. Hey, baby, wanna go for a ride? Oh, you hear that? So, I think you can see it already. Ooh, yep. What's so sad about the geraniums is that they do actually look so cool. Yeah, there's nothing left with the impatient flower. I'm just gonna go that, like maybe you can keep a couple of the leaves, but that's not gonna press. That is so, you know how you get a towel really wet and then like slap it at somebody? There you go. But as you can see with the geranium, it just gets very dyed. This is the stuff sometimes if I accidentally try to press them, I actually, once it dries and if I can get the crust off, I try to keep the paper and do something with the paper. Now I'm gonna pick this up. Oh. And yeah, it is still soaking wet. As you can tell, you can use it like an ink topper, but it's just too wet to press normally. I do have, again, the one I let dry for a couple days. I'm gonna put that next and we are gonna try to press that. So I am actually just about out. Oh, sorry, had to adjust my pants. There we go, now you can actually see me. I am just about out of my paper, so we're gonna try to shove these in here as well as we can. This one I've let dry for a day on the kitchen counter. And same with this bad boy. Same thing, just different color. And then, in case it works, I also have a single flower. So let's see what happens. Oh, yep, perfect. It's gonna cover them. Let's try it. While we're on hold, have I told you about my puff press flowers? They're pretty cool. Okay, round 1. Ooh, looking a little more promising. Still a little juicy, but, oh, the red ones. Oh, I totally missed, I'm gonna have to move that flower up. So I missed a single flower this time, but the red ones look a little more promising. I think we might actually get a press out of that one. The top ones with the pink, I think the bundle's just too big. We're gonna give it another try. Oh, while we're pressing, a nice reminder, please like and follow this account. I am trying to be able to go to CES in Vegas. I know we're doing flowers and art right now, and you're probably, what does Consumer Electronics Show have to do with any of this? Well, the new metamaterials that are coming out and the new technologies outside of AI, because I know how we all feel about that, do present a new type of art that can be created. And I'm not talking AI art, I'm talking about metamaterials, materials that in a molecular structure can transform into another one. This presents so many big options that we as creators can enter a whole new realm of creating. And that excites me. I want to see what's happening and what's coming out like right now. So to get there, I need to get 100,000 followers. So if you could please help me out and like my account. It's not even about the money. I just want to go to this. It's on my bucket list. And also if I get to go to this, then I can share the knowledge that we've learned. And I want to see some freaking awesome artwork come out. Okay, here we go. Oh, yep, so top one. Top one's not good. I'm gonna keep pressing it. I have, like I said, if I keep going, I think the bottom one, it'll be a little burnt, but I think I can get something out of that. This little tiny singular one, I think it's just gonna end up like a little puck. I like to use my not so great flowers, but I'm also gonna call this a failure because jelly. Again, this is exactly what happens when you microwave them too, and it's really gross. So I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you again for tuning in. So if there's any other weird flowers you really want me to try to press to see what they turn out, if I can find them or they're affordable for me to get, I will totally do that for you. I have successfully managed to do sunflowers, which I have some growing, and some of like the black-eyed Susans. Some of those are my favorite. They do end up a little like disheveled if you're going not book press style, but they look so cool and are so great for artwork. It's worth it. Okay, toodles.